Welcome back to Brian's Art of Creation. This is Sketching in Clay. And this week I'm a little bit late, but I wanted to share this with you because I did a little bit of fan art here. And today I want to talk about taking on challenges and being inspired. So this past week there's been a lot of buzz, there's been a lot of hype about J.Scott.Campbell and his artwork, and there was an anonymous artist that went in and did a fix on his artwork. And you know, a lot of artists that have been in it for a while, especially, you know, seasoned artists, you know, there's a lot of things that go on, and it's not worth your time to really get upset about bad comments or about things like that. However, he decided to take it on himself and have fun with this, and to take on the fix and fix the fix and redraw his own style and off of that image. And, you know, he went through and started taking his own time discussing, you know, the position of the legs, the anatomy, different things like that. And he took another amazing step of not only just showing, you know, talking about it and showing, you know, these amazing tips and tricks for everybody, but then he also put the artwork itself up on eBay and was selling it for and donating 100% to charity. And then what he did was he was talking about being inspired and being inspired by, you know, the style of another artist, and to kind of take on a challenge of draw this in your style, which of course led to him posting this, one of his black cats, and just posting it out there and inspiring everybody. And it took on a huge art movement to where I saw at least 1,000, you know, artists take on a challenge, and just whether they're taking it on into their own style of an anime style or a little bit more cartoony or switching up her pose a little bit. There's been so many different variations. And so this week I decided to take it on and have some fun, because Scott Campbell is an artist I've been following for a while, and I actually did want to take on and try to create something in his style, either like one of his Danger Girl characters, or I especially love his fairy tale characters. However, seeing this, it just snapped me into it and said, you know what, I'm going to try it. And so with that, this is what I was able to create for this week. And it's just a sketch and just having fun with it, but really being able to just bring something of my own to life. And this is where what I want to talk about today comes into, is being inspired, but not necessarily copying. When you copy somebody's artwork, you steal somebody's artwork, it's not a good thing. It's not something you want to do. However, being inspired and recreating it has a few different things. First off, when you're recreating an artwork, you're putting it into your own style. And you might be taking the pose or certain aspects of things that you like about the artwork, almost like drawing from life, and putting it into your own. But you're not exactly, you might have a lot of aspects that might be similar, and depending on how close it is, it's definitely a good thing to credit the artist that inspired you to do it and the piece itself. However, being inspired by an image and then recreating it is still putting in your own imagination, your own work, as opposed to strictly copying it. And so with that, however, with saying that, if you were to recreate it, you can also learn a lot as long as it's for personal use. You know, just like studying from the masters, and you know, studying when we were in school and studying from the old, recreating the old masterworks, you know, the old Da Vinci's, the old Michelangelo's. And when you're doing that, you're not doing it to create your own piece, but rather you're doing it to learn what it is that you love about that person's artwork. So for example, doing something from j.scottcampbell, you know, even when I was younger and I used to sketch, I would recreate other people's and kind of sometimes trace, but a lot of times try to redraw in their style, just understanding what it is that makes it their style. So hopefully, you know, a little bit of this makes sense, and you guys check all that out about everything that's happening and what he took his time out to actually do this week, because it's been amazing. He's done a couple tutorials and just kind of sharing the love from artists and using this one instance to not only teach so many people, inspire so many people to do a new piece of art this week, but also using the proceeds to donate to an art charity. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed this. Thank you guys so much for listening. Please subscribe. Let me know what you guys think. And I will talk to you guys next week.